Hello campers, welcome back to the Casual Car Camper. In this episode, I'm going to break down my tent, show you how I organize things as I'm breaking it down, also show you a couple tools I use and a couple tricks you can use if you don't have these tools. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to strip my bed. Now, and for my pillow, use my pillow as a laundry hamper. Put that off to the side. I bought this with a bag to keep it in, and I held on to the bag so that I can transport it and store it without worrying about it getting dirty, musty smelling. And then I'm going to play my hand at magician, pull out my blanket, and I'm going to fold this. I usually fold it in half, then half again, then go about to the halfway point, fold again. But how you fold it will vary, because the reason I fold it this way is because I'm putting it in this container, and that's how it fits best. Now, the way I like to fill my container is the stuff that I can fit all the way across goes in first, and then I start layering things by how they fit. So the next thing is going to be the bed, and then the tent itself, and then the utility tent, and then I'm going to see what else I can fit in here.
Okay, campers, so how I fold up my air mattress so it fits back in the bag is I try to get as much air out of it as possible. Then I fold it from one side into the center of the mattress. Then I grab the opposite side and fold that into the center of the mattress, trying to push out air as I go. And then what I do is I fold the sides down and push down, and just about my hand's width, which is about 3 to 6 inches in size, and go slowly towards the end to push all that air out so it fits into the bag properly.
Goes in the tote. I'm going to roll up my cord for my inflator. So once you've rolled it up, a lot of them are going to come with something to hold the coil. If not, you can buy them fairly cheap just about anywhere. Now, I've learned through experience the best way to roll up any cord is around your fist, because you want a nice soft curl. If you kink like rope, if you do it like rope, you actually break the copper wires inside and decrease the lifespan of the item. I've had some people say, but that's the way they come from the factory. Because the factory doesn't care. They just care about space. They don't care about the lifespan of the product. Actually, they hope it wears out quicker so that they can sell you a new one. So, okay, so we have the tent. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I didn't leave anything in the tent. In this case, I left my cover in the tent. And down comes the rain fly. Now, before you take down your rain fly, you want to open it and zip it closed, because otherwise it won't fold up as cleanly. And then you just go around and disconnect it. Methods will vary with your tent. Wait to roll up my Rainfly because it's one of the last things that goes into my tent bag. I'm going to put the tent in, roll up the tent first, put that in, then use the space that the tent was in to fold my Rainfly. So first thing you want to do is you want to pull out all your stakes. There's three methods to do this. If it's not in too deep, you can just pull it out by hand. Or also when you're packing up, make sure you grab any lights that you brought. Or what you can do is you can get tent stake puller. You can get these at most stores, and the older tent stakes actually have a hole that you can grip onto, but you can also grab it like this. If you do not have a stake tent puller, and if you do not want a stake tent, you have some of the old metal stakes, you can use them in much the same manner. Just grab your stake. It's easier with the plastic ones, but you can use it on the metal ones as well. Doesn't really matter. 1 second, let me pull out all the stakes and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so the tent's all folded up. I'm gonna put my pegs in. Everything's stored together. But I'm gonna wait to put the tent in my container because I want to roll up my tarp first. Let me go get the bag for that. Okay, campers, so this is going to be interesting. This is the size of the bag. So what we're going to do is first, there's a lot of dirt on this, so I'm going to, and because this is new, I can look and see the previous fold points and use that as a guide. Change from left to right. So I know first thing I need to do is fold it in half along this center crease because that's where I saw the folds change. So we're going to fold it in half again till we have the ridges uniform. Cross. And look for, if I see a crease, fold along that crease. And then if I see a ridge, I'm going to fold it under. Then in half one more time, and it should fit. Not as easy as when it came from the factory, but with practice, I'll get better. The beauty about this is it has its own pouch, and it folds up really small, and it's exactly the size I need for a ground cover for this particular tent. There we go. I even have a little extra room. So as I go along, I go, well, what else do I want to put in here? Well, I got these stakes at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to actually throw these in. So I have a little extra room. I intend to use them next time because I actually did find them helpful at night when I had to use the restroom. Okay, campers, that's going to be all for today on breaking down your tent and how.
All right, campers, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below or on the Casual Car Camper on Facebook. And remember, as always, as long as you're having fun, you're doing camping right.